Welcome to Realm League Season 2, man. WSE versus Spirit Empire. This is about to be a good one. Oh, something not good with the bands? Hello? This guy, bro. Let me check the stats on these guys, because I just don't remember. I'm not trying to expose, but I'm pretty sure some of these people are higher than the ELO cap, man. But hey, if that's how he doing it, that's how he doing it. I just, you know. It seems a little odd, because I remember one of these players going crazy the last time I saw him. And there's no way Bale is gold. For one, he couldn't be in Spirit Empire if he was gold. 3, 2, 1, brawl. But it starts out with Lil Flo versus Follow God. Follow God not there. Lil Flo is about to just take him out. Asuri versus Hattori. I think Hattori is pretty low tier. Asuri obviously S tier. And it seems like Lil Flo is getting some good damage. I don't even know what I'm watching right now. I think Follow God is lagging. Seems like we're having some issues, but hopefully his lag stops here soon, so that he can actually play. I'm trying to find Lil Flo's stats, but yeah, okay. It seems like he's 2100, but that's like in quotation marks, but you know. We'll see how this goes. Follow God, I don't really know what his elo is. Yeah, he just takes him off the side, and I don't know if we're about to reset or if this game counts, but oh, Lil Flo just SDs and takes his opponent with him, and let's see if they keep playing after this. Okay, yeah, we got a game here. We got Sadestics versus another Asuri. I don't know what to call him because he doesn't have a name. But he's beating on Sadestics right now. I don't know who Sadestics is either. Let's see if I can find the stats on this guy. Oh wait, I just realized that this is the same matchup, but just like reversed. Asuri versus Hattori. Nick's top tier, man? How are you doing? What's good, Amped? We're just doing Spirit Empire versus WSE right now. And WSE, they had some issues with their first player, Follow God. Like, I don't know, lagged out or something, but this Asuri here is bringing it back and just violating whoever Sadestics is. Oh my! Fight back! Fight back! I'm sorry, but y'all can't go out like this, bruh. Spirit Empire cannot go out like this. Like, it is not... Yeah, this game is looking kind of scuffed. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I can't commentate this. Okay, Big Bro Bale actually putting in some work here, playing some good neutral on the boots. He dashes back to catch the dodge in. He misses the attack there, but you know, they're playing decent neutral here. He tries to go for the nair into recovery, but it's not confirmed on boots for some reason. Hockey isn't in chat. Hockey's busy living real life right now, you know, which is like shocking. Like, Hockey's usually always on like Discord, the game, something, but you know, he's doing work right now. But Bale's putting in some decent work on this Asuri player. Finally, somebody is, you know, playing the game. He gets the dare into the ground pound. That takes one stock off, and maybe Bale can bring this back. He will be the only person on his team that has played so far, really, because you know, Sad didn't really seem like they had a good connection there either. Oh my! Oh my! He caught the D-Light into dare into the backdash and then just confirming the dodge off of that. I love seeing some Boots gameplay as a Boots player myself. It's always it feels nice. Shockingly, he's not playing the Orb on Raptor though, when Orb is probably his better weapon out of the two. I'm here at least. Big Bro Flaming, always here to support. He goes for the end sig, but he eats a recovery for it. I honestly think he still wins this without losing a stock here. Yeah, the Asuri getting a little impatient on the edge. No dodge. Shockingly, Bale doesn't go for anything there, even though his opponent had no dodge. He lets him come back to stage. And yeah, he's missing the landing catches with that end light, and he loses his stock, unfortunately. I feel like he should have been more aggressive on the edge there. And yeah, this Asuri is only playing Qatar. It's kind of cringe, but hey, do what works. And just catching these extended Qatar strings. Just, oh my, his opponent is already in higher damage than him. Oh my, fight back! It's just so bad. It's so bad, bro. Yo, y'all cannot be going out like this, bro. Nah, bro, who is this, bro? Because he's not lower than 23. One, Low Flow should have played if it was going to be that bad, because Low Flow is the best person in this lineup, I'm pretty sure. Also, no way this WSE guy is 23 minimum. Let me find out who this is. The Battle Pass music is so, like, peaceful. Who is this? Is it this guy? It was after the first 15, so yes. Oh, this is corny, bruh. Yeah, this is corny. But he joined on June 17th. He just hasn't done placements. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. 0 hours, 29 minutes? Alright. They really wanted to win this, I see. I respect it, I guess. But apparently this Asuri only has 29 minutes in the game playing like that with a diamond border. And, you know, they've been in the clan for more than, I think it's supposed to be, what, like 10 days, 2 weeks? So they've been in the clan since June, so, you know, it's technically valid, I guess. But, definitely not playing like somebody who peaks 23. But let's see if Low Flow can fight back, because Low Flow is also kind of sus in this lineup. We got the Asuri mirror match. It seems like the Nameless Asuri. I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm just going to call him Nameless. Nameless is putting some pressure on him with the sword here. Pretty much just going for landing catches, falling with a lot of aerials. And yeah, the game is pretty even here so far. Low Flow has thrown his weapon twice now, I'm pretty sure. It seems like he can't really get his advantage state started. He's looking a little lost, but hopefully he gets into his groove, because once he gets into his groove, he is definitely a top level player. Tries to catch the landing there with the D-Light, but he gets all that confirmed and punishes the gravity cancel by his opponent. And oh my, dodging the Sair and then punishing with his own Nameless is just putting in work. Low Flow about to bring it back though. The GC Ensig there was a bit risky, I'm not going to lie, especially when you're fighting someone who can gimp you back off stage. But somehow he just doesn't get hit there at all, and he makes it back to stage, and now he's in advantage again. But when Nameless has these Katars, it gets bad for folks. Yeah, he almost catches the dodge in there. He still hasn't let Low Flow touch. Low Flow finally gets his jumps back, and he just keeps landing with these dares, and there's just nothing he can do about it. Oh my, misinputting D-Light recovery is tragic, and I don't even know what to say. He's just like, somehow Low Flow is wasting all of his options in the air continuously, and Nameless just punishes him for it each time and just gets these extended Katar strings. I don't really know what to say. It's just, you know, phenomenal gameplay coming from Nameless. Let's see if Sadestics has something to fight with here. I don't know exactly who this is. Apparently they're a console player, but yeah, last time it didn't really go too well. They're on the Jiro in this matchup. Scythe is pretty boosted. Definitely top 1 in this meta, no question. You know, contrary to what some people believe, but hopefully he can put it to use here. He gets the dodge down red, and he's just recovering and getting punished. Nameless looking like he's kind of mashing here and asserting some dominance, knowing that his opponent isn't going to do anything about it. And Sadestics is not looking too good in game 2 either. But I do believe he can take the stock here for sure. You know, he just needs to... yeah, okay, he almost gets back to the stage. He only has a dodge left. His dodge gets punished, and unfortunately he loses his stock there. But you know, all's not lost. If you know, Bale's on the Amugi, which for whatever reason is tournament legal now, even though they buffed Greatsword Ensig. So hopefully Bale can put in some work here. and bring the game back. He dodges the N-Sig and causes Nameless to lose his stock. And Nameless was their strongest player, so maybe Bale can bring this back, you know, if he can put in some work on Dream Haze and take him out pretty quick. You never know. Umugi is by far the best legend in the game right now, so he actually has a chance. Oh my. Dream Haze catching the dodge down, though, with the sidelight recovery. He goes for another down read, but Bale dodges in, gets back to stage. He messes up the edge guard. I'm shocked I didn't catch the dodge up. Dream Haze punishing that is actually kind of crazy, because that Sig feels pretty strong on the edge. Yeah, D-Sig is pretty much unpunishable from that range, but Bale gets the punish. Max range recovery hits him off edge again. He only has a dodge. Dream Haze goes for the reverse recovery, but the D-Light hit him into the wall, so the hitboxes didn't line up, and yeah, that's just death. And it's not looking too good for Spirit Empire. I think the crew battles are best of 3, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if Bale loses his stock here, this might just be it for the 3v3 crew battles. And then I think we go on to the 2v2 portion, which hopefully goes much better. Oh my! Yeah. Yeah. I think that's one on the board for WSE. WSE versus SpiritRealm 2v2. 3 console players is a little bit odd because these are both clans that have a lot of players. I don't know, maybe they're not allowed to reuse players from other CVs. But yeah, we've got an Ogrim and a Bryn, good comp, with a Cross and a Wushang, also very good comp. People don't usually play Cross anymore after the consistent nerfs he received, but I think he's still pretty decent. So yeah, Dispirited though, swinging with the axe, hitting his teammate even, just hitting his teammate again. Dispirited does not care who he hits. He is throwing out the axe dares and getting some damage. Yeah, just hitboxes coming out left and right. Dispirited just showing no fear, honestly. I think I just saw him throw out 10 attacks in 3 seconds. Yeah, the Enlight, no follow-up coming from Duke. It seems like neither of these two teams have crazy chemistry. They're kind of just playing the separate 1v1s, which is fine. The game is pretty even here, as long as Duke holds onto this stock while they get some damage onto Snowsify. He catches the recovery and then switches over to Numbers Inc. to try to get the 2v1 for some damage build up. He caught Snowsify with no dodge, but his teammate saves him with a dare. And yeah, Dispirited is just kind of just doing his thing. And Duke catching the good side stick there for the KO. Good follow-up. Dispirited tries to go for the finish, but he misses the N-Sig, unfortunately. But they still have a somewhat decent lead here with the damage they have on numbers. So it's looking pretty good for WSE. Yeah, Dispirited is kind of just dominating the field. It seems like he's putting out most of the damage here, and Duke is just getting the extra hits onesie-twosie. Yeah, Duke is getting a lot of the big swings in the end in terms of the KOs, and Dispirited is doing a lot of the damage. WSE looking pretty confident in the 2v2s. The dare into the sidelight nair. Yeah, they can pretty much hit each other as much as they want because they have 2 stock leads. Even if Duke was to die there, they would still have a damage lead, so it's a pretty good lead that they have. Accidentally hitting his teammate, but it doesn't really matter. Lots of whiffs coming out, but, you know, just the slow pressure is building up. Yeah, Duke is really good at getting these big hit follow-ups. Okay, yeah. Duke takes the Wushang off the top, and now Numbers stock should be disappearing here soon. Yeah, catches the Seer off the side, and that was a pretty quick game. Oh, wow. Duke actually did more damage, shockingly, and he also got 5 KOs. Was not expecting that. All right, Numbers Inc. switching to the Hattori, which is kind of crazy to me. Double Hattori, which is even more crazy. They're really about to play double Hattori into double Axe? That's how they're feeling? Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Double Hattori would not be my pick in this double axe matchup. That seems kind of crazy. Hattori has 4 attack, and yeah, you're fighting double axe. But let's see if they can put it together. Show me something that I don't know. Sidelight Dare coming out, or Sidelight D-Light, excuse me, immediately. Yeah, Hyduke seems to be throwing out more hitboxes than the Spirited this game. But SpiritRealm seems to be playing a little bit slower. Kind of just floating a little bit and playing the slow neutral grind. Oh my. A little bit of a team combo there. Maybe the double Hattori was the pick because the Spirited has already lost his first stock 30 seconds into the game, and they take out his teammate as well. Wow. SpiritRealm on the double Hattori is looking very confident in this game. If he could, oh, I thought he almost got the reversal there off the top as well. That would have been crazy. They definitely have much better chemistry on the double Hattori. I was not expecting that. Yeah, getting a lot of extended follow-ups here. Lots of big strings. WSE definitely showing a little bit more respect here. It seems like they're playing a little bit more scared after getting hit by those team combos. I'm actually shocked by the chemistry that they're demonstrating here. Go team? Yeah. I don't know. Kronos WSE is definitely looking confident from the first 3 games that we saw, but right now, this double Hattori is putting in work. I was not expecting SpiritRealm to get a win on the board, but it seems like they will. They definitely have more team combos when they weren't playing the same weapon, but right now they're on the double spear, so they're not really getting many follow-ups off of each other. Wow, that side sig just hits almost everybody on the map. The end sig takes Snowsify off the top, but I mean, they have such a big lead, it doesn't really matter. Hyduke is kind of just like sig spamming now, trying to go for these kills. He gets the dare and the Sir. Almost catches that D-Light, but after the nerfs, that move doesn't really hit that close anymore. Oh my. Both are cooking. This is a WSE 2 leader and co-owner of WSE. Who, Dispirited? He hates this game? I assume you're talking about Dispirited. Yeah, that's cool. And yeah. SpiritRealm finishing that game equally as fast as the first one. It seems like we might actually get to go to the 1v1 tiebreaker. This is crazy. The double Hattori was not what I was expecting to work there. Wow. They're both playing speed stance. The Spirited trying to figure out what he's going to play now. Yeah, we see the Taros, level 63 coming out from Hyduke. That's a pretty good counter pick for Hattori. Yeah, hopefully SpiritRealm can do the same thing that they did before and take us into the tiebreaker. Yeah, that was a much better game than the first one that they played. 2 people with the trolley avatar as well. I don't know if that means they placed top 128. And I think that was what? Trial of Laufey? Yeah. Tries to go for the jump Sare punish. Wow, lots of attacks going out. WSE is less scared than they were before. Oh my! He caught the recovery with the Sare, but he doesn't go for anything else on the edge. Yeah. It's the second time he's caught somebody's recovery with a Sare on hammer, and side sig kills there. Suzaku Castle, wow. He messes up the D-Light into the dare, so he doesn't get the combo there, but yeah, WSE is just catching a lot of big damage here. SpiritRealm dominated the last game because of their chemistry and their follow-ups, but now they're kind of just eating a bunch of big hits and getting like separated, so it's not really mattering. But they catch a stock there, and if they can take out the spirited stock pretty soon, they might have a chance of bringing us back. I've been coaching him since he was silver. Valid. Yeah, Haiduk just throwing out the 6 because apparently it kills in yellow. Trying to pressure Snowsify so he doesn't kill his teammate. The side stick coming out again. Luckily, Numbers is able to punish that. The dare almost killed off the top very early. Okay, yeah, that D-sig was a bit much. He just catches a dare. Oh my! Snowsify trying to go for the dare D-light recovery combo, but luckily that didn't hit because that would have been crazy. Oh! Yeah, Dispirited goes for sidelight there. I wish he had gone for a D-light. And he would have been able to get an extended combo there. They take off 2 stocks at the same time. Thank you for the follow, Cronus. I appreciate that. Honestly, if they can get rid of Haiduk, I think the Spirit Empire has a chance because their team combos are crazy. They're playing really decent neutral right now, but you can't really be taking hits like that. Yeah, I honestly would have gone for a recovery there at the top because Haiduk didn't really have much left. And he's taking a lot of damage right now. Hold on, it's not really looking too easy for WSE to close this out. He catches a D-sig and he has one of the Hattoris in red, but it's not really that simple. That D-light Sayer is big though. Because now he has no options left. Nobody goes for the edge guard though. Dispirited tried to get the N-sig when he was coming back to stage, but hold on. Because this is where SpiritRealm shines. They shine with the 2v1s. They have really crazy follow-ups, so yeah, that can't happen. They have to weapon starve here, have to. He tries to go for the jump stare punish, but the Spirited just dodges. If they can get start, wait! You can't be missing those, bro. Numbers misses the D-light. But it's okay, the ground pound was a bit much. They just have to keep him disarmed and they have to keep building damage. Good D-light there. The Spirited not able to get a weapon. He's really just getting edge guarded. The D-light there though, even on your own teammate, is kind of risky. If the Spirited can win this, I'll honestly be very impressed. Yeah, the side stick almost kills. The next hit probably does it, but he's not even able to touch the wall and then he loses his stock. And yeah, I think that's 2-1 in the 2v2. Now we just need to go to game 4. Haiduk switching legend again. He's going for the Rayman this time. I wonder why he didn't like Taros there because his hammer was actually looking pretty decent. Got something going on in chat. No touch there is crazy. Oh yeah, he barely didn't touch the wall. Wow, double Hattori was not what I was expecting to work here. But yeah, WSE still has a chance to turn this around. I mean, if it goes to the 1v1 tiebreak, anything is possible. The crew battle was complete domination by WSE, but 2v2 is a different story. Oh my. Haiduk almost catching the Gimp there on the side of the stage. And it seems like they have really good chemistry with this Olgerman to Wu Shang. Yeah. They're getting decent follow-ups off of each other and building a lot of damage. And wow, his stock is already gone from the D-sig on the opposite side of the stage, which is crazy to me. Yeah, Haiduk tries to go for the follow-up there, but it seems like SpiritRealm is adapting. He saves his teammate from getting hit by the Sayer there off of the true combo. And yeah, they're kind of just slowly building up the damage lead. With numbers stock gone, this is looking pretty simple. The dare into sidelight Sayer almost taking his stock off the left. That's an unfortunate confirm on his own teammate, which kind of reduces the lead by a little bit, but they still have a significant damage lead. So it's not really that important. Hajduk playing pretty floaty around numbers, trying to help out his teammate on the edge, but he ends up losing his stock for it. See if the Spirit can get back to stage. Yeah, he's holding stage control pretty well on the 1v2, just not getting team comboed, which is really important. Yeah, that's just gonna be death. Oh, shockingly not. Wow, Ogrim Axe Ensig kills later than Wushang Gauntlet's D-Sig, which I just never would have expected. And yeah, WSE is looking really good this game. They have a confident stock lead, and I think they win this pretty easily. D-Light Darren to Sair. Tries to go for the read there. Wow. So D-Light Darren to Enlight doesn't catch dodge in on Lance. I'm surprised he was able to punish that Hattori Spirit D-Sig that early. Yeah, they hit each other with the Sig there, but it doesn't matter. Dare has so much force on Lance. Wow. Ensig doesn't kill. Okay. Whoa! Wow. Rare miss from Hajduk there, not getting the punish on that Sig. But they still have a stock lead. As soon as Numbers is out of the game, it's pretty much GG's. You take Hajduk off the side. Maybe they get the team combo? Oh no, he goes for the D-Sig, it misses. They just need to get Numbers out as soon as possible. Before something drastic happens. And the recovery takes him off the top, and now it's just a simple 1v2, and they should have this in the bag. But Snowsify putting up some decent resistance. He's catching a lot of extended sword strings on the entire lobby. He goes for the Ensig, but oh my. Wow, that side sig catching is kind of crazy. He was landing above him, like borderline stacked, but it still hits. Yeah, Snowsify's sword is looking really good. Unfortunately, the recovery doesn't kill because he's playing Hattori. But honestly, it's not so simple here. A Sig should kill, but a recovery takes him off the top, so it doesn't matter. And now it's 2-2 in the 2v2s. We're going to game 5. If WSE wins this game 5, then that's it for the CB. And if SpiritRealm wins, we go to the 1v1 tiebreak. Taking their time with the bands. We played on Suzaku Castle before, but I don't expect them to do that again, seeing as how poorly it went. Yeah, really thinking about this one. They banned both of the triple plats, so I'm expecting that we're gonna get Demon Island or Apocalypse. Pretty sure those are the two most popular maps. Banned Apocalypse, so oh wow, and they go Miami Dome instead of Demon Island. Excuse me. All right, game 5. Let's do it. WSE picks up both weapons. Shockingly, another weapon spawned extremely fast, and Numbers was able to get that one. Lots of Spirit Nairs coming out. Missing the true combo. Yeah, good follow-ups coming out from WSE, but SpiritRealm seems to be playing better neutral. Wow, he catches the dodge in read. Good follow-up there with the recovery. He goes for the dare, but he gets punished for it. Yeah. It was good that he finished that because he had higher damage on Hajduk. Snowsify going for the hard read there. Oh wow. And yeah, Hajduk just gets taken off the top, and then his teammate is a side sig, and SpiritRealm is looking pretty good in game 5. Both members of the WC is unarmed. Wow. Snowsify really going for these D-Sig reads. His teammate prevents him from getting punished by throwing a weapon at him, which is kind of tech. And WSE has closed the lead a little bit. Wow. Axair almost taking the stock in orange. Yeah, they're playing a lot slower now. The game is pretty even as soon as Snowsify loses his stock. It seems like WSE is going to commit to the slow grind as opposed to going for crazy follow-ups in neutral, but I mean, with the double Hattori, it seems like SpiritRealm just knows what they're doing. I mean, yeah. Wow, he misses the delay recovery. Lots of true combos being missed in this game, shockingly, because these are like decent players. He finally gets killed. He goes for the end light follow-up, but it misses. Unfortunate hit on his own teammate. Yeah, it seems like WSE is fumbling a little bit here. Hopefully they can bring this back to being close. I think Hajduk loses his stock here. Yeah, the recovery takes him off the top. And then Dispirited is going to get edge graded here, and his stock should shortly follow. Oh, wow. Shockingly, numbers went for the 1v2 instead of confirming the stock on Dispirited, but it seems like he doesn't really care that much. Yeah, the dealer recovery means that they're up 2 stocks now, and wow. Snowsify is playing really well in the 1v2 again. Yeah. Lots of SIGs coming out from Hajduk. Honestly, if they can get numbers out of the game, it'll still be close. But I don't really see that happening because both of them play the 1v2 very well. Like Sair into Sair there is crazy. I don't actually think he was going for that. I think he just like got lucky with that. Yeah. It seems like WSE just can't really get in. Hajduk just playing a little bit floaty because he knows he's on last stock, and as soon as he dies, it's GG's. Yeah, the D-Light's there. And then, yeah, wow. That instant got a lot of force. And I think, wow, recovery and barbecue sauce doesn't kill. Okay. They're both getting edge graded here. The ground pound is a bit much. That was risky, but I think this should. Wow, I'm astonished at the survivability of WSE, but maybe that just says something about Hattori. Hajduk playing it slow here, trying to get back to stage. I mean, it's pretty much GG's. Anything kills at this point. Yeah, the Sair will take him off the side, and now we go to the 1v1 tiebreak. All right, we're getting started. Wu Shang versus, who is this? Lin Fei? Yeah, Lin Fei. Both rocking the black. This Helios guy, if he's actually 23, then this is going to be a pretty one-sided game, I'm not going to lie. Or a one-sided set. Well, let's see. Oh, my game game looks terrible. Oh, this is no bueno. I'm going to have to restart after this game. Again, I think. Helios playing a little bit slower, though. Algi's trying to get in, but Helios kind of just keeps backdashing. Wow, this game looks so framey right now. What is happening? I'm getting so many frame drops. But it's actually going a lot more even than I expected. Algi's not really getting steamrolled. He's playing decent neutral. He's got him off stage already. Punishes him for that Sair. Gets caught by the weapon throw, punishes that. I mean, wow. Algi's actually holding up. Hold on, let me check this Helios guy's stats. Oh, this isn't even Algi's top legend. He actually mainly plays Hattori. Helios. Yeah, Helios takes the lead, but I mean, it's pretty much even because he's already in kill percent. Oh, he's 2190 right now, but he's peak 23. Shockingly close. I mean, it's 1 month in. I see. BRB? Alright. Catch you later, Jerry. Algi evens it up pretty quick. I mean, he's not doing bad at all. Still pretty much the only person aggressing here. Helios definitely playing a defensive game plan. Kind of just like backdashing a lot. He's approaching with like floats there. But, yeah. I really want Algae to get in the groove because he's the underdog in this matchup. So I would be excited to see something big here, especially if he got that edge guard, but unfortunately he gets hit by the recovery. And I mean, yeah, he's kind of just waiting Helios out now. He's adapted to his slow gameplay. Ooh, but he dodges down into the 3-piece guitar string. He tries to catch the nair as a punish, but it really just puts him in a bad position off stage. He still hasn't touched it. He touches the ground, but he immediately gets hit back into the air, starting to get juggled. It's not looking good. Luckily, he avoids the side sig, but the next sig kills for sure. He goes for the end sig, but it's not quick enough. And yeah, he goes for these overextensions off stage, and unfortunately, he gets punished there and loses his second stock. Come on, Algae, you got this. Lock it in, big bro. Good side light. Backdashing a little bit. Ooh, he catches the dodge with the end sig, and now it's completely even. Come on, Algae, you got this, big bro. Lock it in. Slow on the dare punish, so he isn't able to get it, but he catches the end light as Helios tries to dash away from him. A little bit of a misinput happening there, so he gets punished. Helios throwing his weapon there. It seems like he really wants the Katars in this matchup, which is actually really good. But Algae still stacking up the damage, even though he's fighting Katars. He avoids the ground pound. Let's see if he gets the punish here, but he lets him come back to stage for free. No punish on the nair. He puts him off stage again, but he keeps letting him come back and getting hits. It's not really looking too good if Algae can't confirm these edge guards. I sense a D-Sig coming, but Helios just lets him come back to stage. He tries to punish with a sidelight, but he misses. He's now in really dark orange at the edge of the stage, but he gets back and he starts weapon starving, and somehow that Sig goes unpunished, and he's able to get the double whiff off, and I think the side Sig doesn't kill, shockingly, and Algae still has a chance. That's a big punish if he can weapon starve here and keep the edge guard going. Okay, but he lets him get the weapon and then he just eats a D-Light recovery. And game 1 goes to WSE. I'm going to restart real quick because my game looks extremely framey. But yeah. What a game. What a game. Wow. Algae really needs to punish these recoveries and like Sairs and Nairs. Because every time Helios comes back to stage, it seems like he's using an attack. And Algae's kind of just letting him do it for free, which is really not the best. You got to get the hits you can, especially against something like Katars. Let's see if I can get back in here quick. Hopefully the first stocks are not gone. Join. All right, let's get it started. Oh, wait, they both switched. Shocking. We're seeing Algae on the Asuri and Helios on the Lucian. Helios sticking back to the Katars, but Algae switching to Katars. And not keeping either of his weapons from the first matchup. Oh, you waited for me? Thank you, Big Bro Hockey. All right. Hopefully it doesn't look as framey this time, but regardless, let's see how this goes. We got the Katars mirror match. Lucian, not a very popular player either, specifically because blasters aren't really that good. And it seems like he's slowly trying to figure out how to play the neutral against Algae with the blasters. It'll probably take him a little bit to get warmed up on him. He's starting to find the hits here and there, but Algae is also getting some decent punishes on his sword. Yeah, Helios throwing out the D-Sig. It goes unpunished, shockingly. Once again, Algae's missing a punish, which isn't too good, but he's still stacking up the damage slowly but surely. And yeah, this game is just not looking good right now in terms of the frames, but hopefully it just fixes itself. That's good, and he catches the end light recovery. That's what I'm talking about. Every single time Helios comes back to stage, he's doing it with an attack. And Algae is finally realizing and catching those punishes. It's looking pretty good here. He has a decent lead. Helios kind of mashing a bit on the blasters. As soon as Algae can get in and get something started on the Katars, right here, he catches the dodge, but for whatever reason, he doesn't go for recovery off of the end light, and he misses the nair. Now he's getting edge guarded by a Lucian. He avoids the end light, gets back to stage. Now they're in the Katars ditto. Algae just needs to stock up as much damage as he can here. He dodges into the recovery and gets caught by the D-Sig at the final edge of the hitbox, and he's just not able to survive. Helios, only in yellow here, he can really still bring this back. Good follow-up there from Algae. But yeah, he keeps on dodging off of the first hit. And it's just letting Helios get these follow-ups, but he's also getting strings of his own, and he's maintaining this damage lead. He misses the dare, and he's in a pretty bad spot here. Helios goes for the D-Sig, all or nothing, and somehow gets a 3-piece afterwards. The N-Sig gets punished by his own N-Sig. Algae catching the dare at the bottom of the stage, and they're both dead. Wow. Shocking stuff. Quite the gameplay from both players here. The N-Light into nothing. He goes for the D-Light dare. He tries to go for a bait side light. It works, but unfortunately he has no dodge, so he eats that 3-piece. Misses the dare. It looked like a misinput. Helios gets a 3-piece of his own. Algae's currently getting edge guarded by Katars. Not a good position to be in. He makes it back to stage, but whiffs the N-Light. He punishes the side sig, gets a 3-piece. He misses on the nair, and then it's really just going back and forth. They each keep trading these 3-hit strings with neutral interactions. It doesn't seem like they were doing onesie-twosie hits, but Algae's still trying to fight for the win here, but Helios, just forgetting how to play the game, lets himself fall to the bottom of the map in order to keep things competitive. He did not want to go up 2 wins, so now it is 1-1. And let's see what Algae picks this go around, now that Helios is back on the Lin Fei. The Rayman, wow, switching on Win. I mean, to be fair, that game didn't look too good in the end, so it makes sense that he would want to switch off. But I'm afraid that with all these legend picks, he might be throwing off his own game, because he keeps on picking completely different legends that have completely different playstyles, so hopefully he can maintain something here. His Katars were actually looking really good in that game, so I'm shocked he didn't at least stick to a Katars legend. Maybe something like a Caspian or even a Nai, I don't know. But let's see what happens here. Game 3, currently tied. Oh, this is just so framey. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, both players throwing out a lot of attacks. Helios punishes the dodge with the ground pound, makes it back to stage. Algae misinputs in the wrong direction, it looks like. And it seems like Helios has most of the pressure here. He's got Algae pretty scared. He could have gone for a third attack there, but it seems like he didn't really know whether Algae would have his dodge back or not. And yeah, Helios already has Algae on the ropes kind of in terms of pressure. But Algae is still trying to fight back. He's not too scared. He's trying to get hits of his own, overextending off stage again. He almost got punished for it, but Helios just goes back. And yeah, the dodge gets punished by a side sig, and that's going to be the first stock in game 3. Helios showing us what Lin Fei is capable of. Much like NA's very own Guichibu, the only person really who plays Lin Fei at the top level, specifically on the Sakura skin as well, even though he tends to switch up his drip depending on whether he wins or loses. Algae going for the side light into weapon pickup side sig, quite a risky option, but it seems like it works out because he gets the confirm there with the weapon throw into D like ground pound, and Algae is showing some decent resistance in this matchup that honestly was not very favorable for him. He's at a 200 elo deficit, but he's still putting up a decent fight. This is quite the performance coming from SpiritRealm. Definitely much better than we expected, but it's starting to seem like things are slipping away from him. He's already down a full stock in game 3. Maybe the Rayman wasn't the best of picks. Yeah, he's kind of just running out with attacks. The dash jump dare gets immediately punished. And this is really where the game's going to start to slow down, because Algae realizes that his game plan before of kind of just flying in with attacks is not really working out. And he misses the Sarah there and gets punished for it. And yeah, he keeps on approaching with these attacks, and Helios is just hitting him almost every single time. He really needs to slow things down, or he might get 2-stocked here. Yeah, the side light into D-Sig catches the dodge, and now he's getting edge guarded. While he's in kill percent, it's just not looking too good. And Helios punishes the dodge with a side sig once again. It seems like Algae always panic dodges whenever he comes back to the stage at the edge, and Helios just caught on to that and punished it for the stock 2 times in that game. And Algae switching legends again, something completely different. He's now on the Dusk. maintaining the spear from when he was on Wu Shang in the first game, but now he's using Orb. I am shocked that he is bold enough in order to play such a expansive roster. Usually when people are trying to lock in, they pick their main and stick to it, but Algae is proving that he's willing to compete on pretty much anyone, and he's playing at relatively the same level, but let's see how the Dusk fares. Helios gets the weapon first once again. He starts off with the weapon starve. The weapon throw that he did in order to weapon starve interrupts his true combo, and now Algae has a weapon as well. The damage is basically even. Helios kind of mashing out attacks as a bait because with the high dex on Lin Fei, it's not really that punishable. Algae tries to go for the dodge punish a little bit late, and now he's in a terrible position, but he's able to make it back with the recovery. Helios catching the dodge down once again. The Sair not connecting there, quite surprising. He goes for it about 3 times. It didn't hit a single time. Catches the dodge there with the Nair, and yeah, the side sig was a bit much. But somehow Algae keeps on ending up at the bottom of the map on the side, but he's never really getting punished for it. Here we are once again. Let's see if he can make it back for free again. Quite shockingly, he does. I mean, it just seems like neither of these players are really committing to these edge guards. Right here, Algae goes for the dash jump dare, but he gets hit for it. Yeah. Both players are not really maintaining stage control to the best of their ability, but it doesn't matter because they're going back and forth. And Algae finally gets the confirm once Helios runs out of options and hits him with the dare to take off the first stock in game 4. He needs to win this in order to give SpiritRealm chances again, because if SpiritRealm loses this, then that is the match, unfortunately. Algae really needs to stock up some damage on this stock before he goes out if he wants to give himself serious chances, and he doesn't. He eats the ground pound, unfortunately. Both players taking their time on the edge guards now. They're realizing that they can't be messing up this free damage. Algae misinputting there, it seems like, going for the Nair in the opposite direction, and he's just kind of eating a lot of damage now. Hopefully he can get something started soon. He gets the side light into D-light, tries to go for the dodge down read, but since he doesn't have a dodge now, he's just eating a bunch of attacks. Helios going for the edge guard but missing. Algae dodges down and in again, but Helios just wasn't expecting it, so he misses the read, and the side sig almost takes him off the side of the map. Algae taking his time, trying to get back. Getting edge guarded for, I don't even know how many of the time this game, but he finally gets the second stock, and this deficit, I don't know, it might be too much to ask for our friendly Dusk player here. But let's see, anything is possible. Hopefully he can unlock the Sandstorm buff that Sandstorm gets on last stock, but he's eating a bunch of damage. He's already in orange on his last stock, and Helios still has 2 left. It's not really looking too good. He needs to get a weapon if he wants to fight back, but Helios is just doing some immaculate weapon starving. Algae still trying to fight. He refuses to give up. He gets the orb. He goes for the D-Sig. It was high risk, high reward. He gets his opponent off stage. He goes for the dare that he got on the first stock, and somehow he's keeping this edge guard going. I mean, he goes for the D-Sig again because he knows if it hits, it's a stock. The sidelight Sair makes Helios run out of options. He can't punish the dodge, but there's the second sidelight Sair, and it still doesn't kill, but the weapon throw dodgeball gets him out, and Algae still has chances here. He's already in red, but he hasn't given up. He continues to fight. Peak Knight. Algae showing us what he can do. He tries to punish the gravity cancel with the D-light. He's getting edge guarded again by his opponent that has no weapon. Helios slowly giving away the lead. Algae is getting these onesie-twosie hits. He's already in orange. If Algae can get a few more hits, a Sig will kill. He catches the D-light Sair. Helios is now getting edge guarded. Oh, Algae misinputting the sidelight in the opposite direction and gets punished for it, and the D-Sig ends the game. Unfortunately, Algae had an opponent that was too much for him to overcome. It was a 200 elo difference, but he fought well, and WSE takes the victory.